Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Shit. It automatically did it. I didn't think it was going to do that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Oklahoma's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today?
Finished filling up my water. Sheesh. You ain't playing your yin yang twins. That's why I need to play to get in my zone, girl. Shake that booty. Shake her, shake her, shake her. Ah, boy. Good boy. Lindsay, did you bump the pellet stove up when you come home? Hey. I don't know.
Won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the move, it's Barry. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team. And they
brings it to the open. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Finds the tight end. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Picks up the first down.
What the?
They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Let's go.
That defense in front just
Suckers.
flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when the ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. So Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time today.
Go side.
This wide
Go side.
receiver matchup
Go
is
side.
one that we've
Go
been
side.
waiting to see.
Go side.
We have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy a...
There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Big Orange churning out those first downs on the ground, sort of like Arian Foster used to do.
Yeah, you couldn't write the script any better. Just pound the ball, establish the run game, opens up the play action, exactly how you want to run your offense.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Hauls it in. Across the 25, he's got room. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Volunteers with the 1st and 10. They go to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Using his legs, it's Butler. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Why are you so slow coming out of your break?
Serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Hand off from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that. That's their physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Barry. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's 4. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Here's the pressure. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Both dogs
Now
inside?
to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So here is the Tennessee offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
The Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harrison. Boy, are they loving that huge play. He's got it down to the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. With the run on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy get.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Ready to try the point after.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
Shoot.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Got him downfield. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the 1st down. And another big play from a Sooner receiver. We've seen that before. Some places you might get grades like C, D, all A+ here.
And he grabbed it like a lamb and serving up busted chops like you've seen this offense do so many times in the past.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Carter. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Barry. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. That's caught.
What is with these guys slipping off?
26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. He's got him.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown.
You suck.
Oklahoma.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half. You get all the juices, all the excitement. And you're like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jefferson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. It's complete on the right side. At the 45 on his way. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Harrison.
Oh, look at that big boy.
Good solid pick up there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Bowling. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will be slowed down back at the 43.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge ones.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain, that can really be a quarterback's best friend. It's an easy way to rack up touches, but also get the ball to your playmaker in open space.
Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. He'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's 4. Turning it on. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Makes the grab. It's Golden. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Fires left. Makes the catch. It's Golden. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat.
What
Nice
the
job
hell?
The defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors.
Okay.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments.
Bye-bye. 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 Oh, my God, you got caught, you slow bitch.
When he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only
You
thing
so
that stopped
slow.
him from bouncing it. So much for the idea of halftime settling down this crowd. They are ready to roll in the second
That was
half.
my fault.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to run for it. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down.
Oh, come on, dude. Hold your block.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Bowling. Snagged out of the air. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Volunteers are marching down the field. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks the tackle. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Volunteers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Boom.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat.
I knew it.
Makes the grab down the left side. And he's
Coming back, boy, because you stop.
Flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
What's up, bro? How you feeling, sweetie? Fantastic? Fantastic. Exactly.
A huge play like that getting wiped out by a penalty. Is there anything that deflates a crowd quicker than that?
Yeah. What's about to happen?
Holding fire complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Scanning the field, it's Hawkins. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the late in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time.
Oh, sucks to be you.
Sacked at the 7.
Sacked at the 7.
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone.
I'll stand right here. Good. That way, that way. Get him, get him, get him. Go, boy, go.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee.
Touchdown time in Tennessee.
Follow suit here. Running back searching for a hole. Really good job by everybody.
Love it how that boy falls forward.
Good run and a first down.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Just a little.
Hope they don't watch that.
Incomplete.
Big dummy.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
Oh.
They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get
Gotta wait for
pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Got his man quickly.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's golden. And they'll
Got
pick
me
up
good.
the first down and
Got
mark
me
it at
good.
the 47.
Yes, sir.
This is so great to see, and it's such a big part of the evolution in college football today with spread offense, up-tempo, RPO game. QBs have got to be great with their ball mechanics in the play-action game, and you saw a great example of that right there.
Quick completion to the right. There he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Pulls and fired complete. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone.
I'm swapping and I'm diving all over the place.
And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Right back to the well. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield. It's Payne. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll keep it himself. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Wash yourself.
Final play of the quarter coming. Defense looks like they're coming. On 4th down, looking to pass. A pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Oh, very nice.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. To the air, it's Bowling. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game time.
Caught over the middle. It's Harrison. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be
going for the big play.
Let's go, boy! Let's go, boy!
A giant chunk of yardage picked up there.
Let's go!
24. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
The Vols looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wants to throw again.
Teddy. Oh, shoot!
Oh, he drops it. That is a catch.
I did not see that safety sitting back there.
Out of 100, but it'll be third down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle.
I
with
did
him
not
to
see
get
that
the ball in
safety.
his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grab near the marker is Harrison. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Yeah, and this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Back to pass, it's Bowling. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
Sit in zone,
Kickoff
running
unit
man.
back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Boop.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Hey, down in the fourth quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him. And he
brings it down on the right side. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage...
Oh, he's got some space. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And the Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get it down at the 2. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown!
Tackle there.
Fired in from the red zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy
he said mine.
They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Open space at the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Toss sweep, try to get it outside to the right. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the
Really?
pass. He was going for 6 right there.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order from the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Washington. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the 1st down. It'll be 4th down. The snap sets up to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. So here is the Tennessee offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
Come on, man.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry.
Come on, man. Ain't even on me.